Hello and welcome to a brand new Nerds United on YouTube. I'm Greg Mahochko. He is the co-host of the year, Mike Luther.
Hey,
What's going on, buddy?
not too much. Just got back from the gym, as you can tell. Just kidding, you can't tell.
You got some guns like that?
Yes, I got some guns like that. Meaning Captain Marvel's guns. I think I'm pointing to our guns. What am I pointing to? Yeah.
I don't think.
That wasn't pointing to our guns.
Careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're here this week with some unfinished, unresolved business from last week.
That's right. We talked so much last week that we forgot to answer a question from one of the dozens and dozens of listeners.
And maybe now, by answering it on YouTube, friend of the show Josh will become subscriber Josh on YouTube.
Wait, he hasn't subscribed yet?
I don't know how to tell who has subscribed.
I don't either, but he should.
So, friend of the show Josh asked the question. It slid into my DMs, as I alluded to last week, and he says, let me lay a little foundation. He and his wife just finished their basement.
Okay.
Drywall is in. I think painting's going to be done. So I shouldn't say just finished, but they're in the process of. He has a wall-to-wall screen projector.
Okay, nice.
He's getting some furniture down there, nice sound system, a home theater, basically. Okay. The question is, after we, pronouns pal, he and his wife, watch Empire Strikes Back and The Wizard of Oz, what's the list of movies to watch on the new home theater? He says, also, might as well leave off Marvel. They're already on the list.
Because he knew what I was going to say.
Yeah. So let's say we're not going to do a top 5.
No.
But what are a couple of movies that you would watch on the home theater?
Can I do one that's not a movie per se, but I think it's going to be good? I think if you can get it on home theater, I don't even know how it works. He should invite us over to watch UFC.
I'm sure he can probably
sporting events.
Yeah. Well, he's a diehard Husker fan.
So he probably listens to the Five Heart podcast.
He does. He's friend of the show Josh on 2 shows.
Oh, well, Mr. Fancy there.
Yeah.
So besides UFC, I would say I was looking for action, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's action and comedy. And I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Wait. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Okay.
Evolution. With David Duchovny, the guy who played Stifler, and Orlando Jones.
Orlando Jones is who I was trying to think of. Sure. That's
action
one you could.
and comedy.
Yeah. What about one starring Kevin Hart, Dwayne, formerly known as The Rock Johnson, Jack Black, Allison Brie. I think it was Allison Brie, isn't it? No, maybe not.
No, Karen Gillan? Are you talking about Jumanji?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought when you said Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson, I thought you might mean Central Intelligence.
That could work too. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It wasn't bad though, but as far as
I've never seen Jumanji.
Which one?
Well, I mean, like the
you see the original?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, you can watch the original on there. That's probably good.
You know, with like the plastic robotic spiders that are not scary at all.
Yeah.
They look like there was a He-Man vehicle that was essentially a plastic spider, and it reminds me of that every time I see it.
Okay, nice.
So,
but the one with The Rock actually isn't too bad. There's Jumanji. I think it's Welcome to the Jungle, and then Jumanji Next Level.
Next Level. Like so it correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, the original one is a board game.
Yes.
And this is a video game.
Yes.
Okay.
Slightly. This happens in the first 15 minutes of Jumanji, the one with The Rock. First one.
Jumanji, the one with The Rock.
Jumanji,
the first one.
The Rock's in it. The board gets magically converted to a video game.
Oh, okay.
Because some kid sees it and he's like, "Oh, nobody plays board games anymore."
So it can change to adapt to the technology or the medium in which kids are playing at the time.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So in 20 years, when they reboot Jumanji again, it will be virtual reality.
Yeah, it'll be...
And it will be essentially like running around in real life with everything chasing you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you are, Jumanji. We just sold the script.
Now they're going to make some money.
We're millionaires now. As soon as they see this, by the way, it's out there, so it's technically our idea. That's idea owned. So they cannot make that without first talking to us.
Well, not to spoil anything, but there's going to be a Jumanji technically 4, I guess.
There's going to be a third in the Rock trilogy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Rockology.
The Rockology?
Yeah.
That's all they do anymore is they do movies in 3s.
Yeah. Even if, like, you only need one movie, say, like, The Hobbit, which is just one book.
Yeah. And it's not a long book.
It's a short story.
I read it.
It's a short story.
Pun intended?
Yes.
It's short.
Short.
All right, so do you have any more suggestions for movies for Josh? We went deep into the woods on that
You
one.
know, this one this probably be one you're thinking of because it's not a Marvel one, but it's a superhero one.
Oh, okay.
Watch The Green Lantern just to see how bad it is up on the big screen. Like, does it get worse or does it get better? I'd be funny if you could put like sound effects in, just like the Batman's like, Biff, wow.
So I think you're going to want something that's visually stunning.
Absolutely.
Aquaman, I think, falls into that.
Okay, nice. Yes, yes.
Avatar.
Avatar, yes.
Avatar. Wonder Woman.
Yes.
By the way, he's shared with me some of the like accent pieces that he's done. He's done like a backlit shadow box, and he's got the Wonder Woman 84 poster in that. That looks pretty cool. I think he's got a few others that he's working on as well.
I'm assuming it goes without saying that he's put up some Nerds United, memorabilia up there. I'm assuming, right? Why would he not?
Well, I know he's got Nerds United shirts.
Yeah, they're probably framed or something and then put up.
Yeah, well, sure. So I'm trying to think. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go. I say old school,
okay,
but 20 years. I don't know how old school it is. Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, yeah.
I think when you have a home theater like that, this is the reason why I think, in part, that movie tickets are down, or the studios aren't making, like the $20 million movie anymore. Because for me, I mean, I want to see spectacle. If I'm going, if I'm getting out of the house to go to the movies, I need to see, a comic book come to life.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. I think the last movie that I went to that didn't have any type of adaptation ties was probably The Hangover.
Same. I think.
And that was a fun movie, but it just look, if it's something that I don't need that theater experience to see, then I'm just not gonna.
We're exactly the same because if great minds,
samesies.
If I'm gonna pay what could be $15 a ticket, even $10 a ticket, plus the gas to get there, the food and all that other stuff, I want a reason that I'm spending all this money. I think it would be smart. I don't ever do it, but I think it would be smart if, say, a comedy was lower price. Let's say action is $10, comedy is $7.
Yeah,
something like that. Where you go, okay, I could pay
if
that.
it costs less to make the movie, it should cost less to see the movie.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not going to happen, obviously.
So, Josh, hope that we answered your questions. And, hey, if you have a question for Nerds United, I can't call us the Dynamic Duo because I'm pretty sure that's, copyrighted.
That is taken right now.
But
and there's a podcast that's also called Dynamic Duo.
Well, no, it's the
Dynamic Duel.
Duels. How about the Dynamite Duo?
Sure.
Since we had Dynamite Thor.
Okay.
Recently in our Wayback book. So anyway, if you have a question for us, nerdsunitedpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll answer your question here on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
Subscribe to us.
Subscribe.
Like.
And hit the little bell wherever the bell is.
It's probably down here somewhere. It depends how you hold your phone, too, I guess. Could be up here. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Hit the bell so that you get notifications when we drop a new video. But it happens about every week now.
Yes.
And we're enjoying it.
We're
Hope
doing
you are
it.
too.